The man lit the gas stove. He poured an unknown liquid into the pot. Then he brought over a basin of ice cubes. He rapidly cooled the boiling water. Next he poured it into craft paper. After filtering, he obtained a block of pure white crystals. Then he pressed the crystals flat with a cylinder, shaping them into long strips for later use. He installed a switch inside a box. He set it so the detonator would only trigger after being switched twice. Then he glued the prepared strips to the bottom of the box. He connected two thin wires, one red, one black, inserted a battery, closed the box's inner panel, and placed the classified documents for the trade on top. By then a bomb disguised as secret files was complete. Soon he brought the box to the exchange site. The buyer opened it and began inspecting the goods. After confirming the documents were what he wanted, he closed the box with satisfaction. But he had no intention of letting Jack go. He immediately ordered his men to capture Jack, planning to take him to the outskirts and silence him. But this was all within Jack's plan. After getting in the car, he pulled out the missing classified file from the box and handed it to the assassin. The assassin didn't suspect a thing. He quickly stopped his boss's car and handed the file to him. Just as they opened the box to verify it, the buyer and his guards were blown sky high. It turned out Jack was once a top CIA agent. Tired of a life full of blood and violence, he had planned to retire to Belgium with his daughter. But on his first day at his new company, he was dragged into another conspiracy. Not long after starting work, he found the company doors locked. All the investigators inside had vanished. The entire office looked as if it had been emptied overnight. This left Jack deeply uneasy. He immediately called his colleagues, but every number went straight to voicemail or was powered off. He then contacted the headquarters for answers, but they said there was no such branch at all. Even his superior, Dre, wasn't listed anywhere in the company records. Just as Jack was at a loss, a former coworker suddenly showed up. He complained too, saying the company disappeared overnight. Jack thought he'd finally found a clue, but unexpectedly, the man pulled out a gun and took Jack hostage. For his daughter's safety, Jack had no choice but to comply. He followed the coworker into the car. Still, he wanted to know the truth, but the coworker only cursed at him. That confirmed for Jack. The man definitely knew what was going on. Jack suddenly hit the accelerator, then slammed on the brakes. The car spun out of control and crashed into the guardrail. Jack seized the chance to overpower his coworker. He pinned him down, demanding answers, but he misjudged his strength and sent the man straight to heaven. Now his only lead was gone. How will Jack uncover the truth? Stay tuned for the next part.